Hi, I'm Shannon O'Flaherty. Welcome to Women Being Seen and Heard. And the reason why I started this group is because most of the women I've ever spoken to in my life at some point in time have felt like they have not been seen truly for who they are and that they have not been heard. And so what happens is that we start to play small. So what happened to me, I was 6 years old in first grade in the States, and my teacher, my first grade teacher, put a big X in masking tape across my mouth because she'd heard enough out of me, right? Yeah, I know. Now, if that would happen, she'd be out the door really fast, but this was the 60s. And so, of course, all of the other kids started to laugh. And even though I felt hugely humiliated and really embarrassed and angry, I laughed too. So at 6 years old, I was quickly learning how to suppress my true emotions and how to put a mask over my actual feelings so that I could be accepted and fit in. And so this is a core wounding that happened in formative years. And of course, this is substantiated over and over again. If you think about little kids, adults often don't take little kids seriously. They don't believe in their invisible friends when we're probably just actually seeing spirits still, or they don't believe in our capabilities. We have this knowing. Some of us haven't been closed down yet by the time we're 5, 6. And so we still remember why we came here to this earth. So we have that higher intelligence still working for us, but we have the inability to communicate that effectively. And so we're shushed. We're told to be, don't be silly, don't make things up. And so we start to doubt and trust the things that we know, our own inner knowing. And we start to play small. We start to suppress our emotions. We start not to speak our truth, and we start to feel invisible. And so what happens is that energetically, then that becomes our energetic imprint, and that gets substantiated over and over through life. Possibly. I mean, everybody has their own story, but I had an alcoholic mother, so she would often twist my words or take things personally or just completely lose the plot. And I didn't feel seen or heard in those situations. And my father had a partner who he was forever protecting because I would obviously ruffle his feathers too much with my way out there beliefs. So I was often interrupted and shut up, basically. So what happens is if somebody is constantly interrupting you or talking over you or simply shushing you in some way or telling you to be quiet or to shut up or turning up the music or walking out of the room or twisting your words around, these are all ways that we are not being seen and not being heard. And you can start to sit and go within yourself and really think about all of the ways this has happened in your life in various situations and circumstances. The way it manifested for me was that I always believed that I was never taken seriously. So it might manifest in different ways for you. But what happens is that it makes us feel disconnected from our own feelings and needs and desires. And that really gives us a pretty low level dissatisfaction with most of our relationships because we're not in touch with the core of our feelings. So we could go into blaming others or feeling like others don't care about us when really they do, or we disappear ourselves. So we start to isolate ourselves. So this feeling, it overlaps with so many other core woundings, core issues. There's really so much about this. We could leave relationships without any explanation or without really knowing the core reasons why. And we can believe that other people don't care about us or that they're selfish or that it's really not safe to be seen or that the world doesn't care what we have to offer. And so, of course, we're not going to shine our brightest potential or go out into the world and speak our truth if it's not a safe place to be. And so the other problem is that we don't effectively ask for what we need because it's not safe, obviously. See how all of this kind of plays in with each other. And sometimes, especially for us healer types, we'll devote all of our attention on others, put all the need and focus on other people so as not to have to be visible, because that's what we've been used to. We've been used to hiding. We've been used to turning off our own light. And so really here, I want to help everybody rediscover our ability to recognize and name our own true feelings and desires, and to feel safe with that, and to be able to witness your own internal experience, and to be able to celebrate ourselves, because we've been playing small for so long. And actually, we need to dream bigger, shine brighter, step outside of our comfort zone, and really live up to our greatest potential. But when it's not safe to do that, it's hard to do that. So we need to heal those deeper core woundings. And of course, that changes all of our relationships when we know that we can see ourselves and really be present with our own feelings. I'm really guilty of rising above everything all the time, not really just sitting with my feelings, because if it's uncomfortable, who wants to feel uncomfortable? However, when you allow yourself to really feel what's going on at a deeper level, you can learn what's going on for yourself at an underlying level with pretty much everything that you do. And so this group is for women who really are ready to finally be seen for all of your wisdom, for all of your brightness, for all of your intelligence, for all of your personality, and all of the gifts that you have to offer the world. And so that you're finally ready to be heard, to be able to be safe, to speak your truth, whatever it is, because our truth is so masked in shame. We all think we have these big secrets to keep, but we are all the same. I'm working with Dr. Claire Zammit right now, and there's thousands of women in this group, and it's amazing to feel so held in such a large group of women, because every woman in there is the same, has some kind of similar experience of the same sorts of feelings. So we're all in this together. So if there's other women that you know that could really use the support of an open, loving, positive, safe community like this, where we're all free to support each other and lift each other up, then please invite them to join this group. And I will be offering my courses in here. I've been a coach for over 20 years and a shaman and healer. And I have currently a 12-week online program called From Fear into Love. And that's probably going to be relaunching. I have relaunched that a number of times. I keep cleaning it up and making it better each time. So it's likely that that's going to be the next thing that's launched. But I'll also have other shorter programs coming up, and all wonderful things to help you release whatever is holding you back, things that you haven't been able to put your fingers on before in the past. You'll finally be able to identify them and come out and be in full alignment and shine your brightest self. I so look forward to hearing from all of you. Please introduce yourselves in the group and send me a private message and book a mind shift call so that we can have a chat and see how we can best work together. Lots of love, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.